In today's energy markets, let's take a look at WTI crude futures as they're realizing some selling pressure today. We're seeing them down a little over 2% currently, right around the 70.75 level for the March contract. And that's coming off a near-term closing high, well, close to a near-term closing high. We did pump up around that 72.15 level yesterday, and that's the top end of the recent range. So we're giving up a little ground here today. And I think when you look at some of the general themes in the market that are influencing the price action, really a lot has to do with the unfolding story surrounding the Omicron variant and how it's having an impact not only here in the United States, but from a global perspective. We are starting to see certainly having an impact in certain parts of the activity here in the United States the last couple of days, as we're seeing some store closings, some restrictions being put in place. And I think that's feeding into the idea that maybe we're going to see less travel in the coming weeks now as this continues to unfold, and therefore we're going to see demand come in a little bit. So I think that's one of the main factors today why we're seeing, again, some downward pressure. Couple that with, we're also seeing increasing production as well. So when you look at the rig counts today, we did get the Baker Hughes rig counts release, and that came in for oil rigs at 475, which is the highest level going back to April of 2020. So we're still continuing to see that trend higher, up four rigs week over week, and that's the second week in a row we did see an increase in 4 oil rigs. Now, today we did see a decrease of 1 natural gas rig, but the total net amount was a +3 for the week over week numbers. And when you look at the total rigs active right now, including oil and gas rigs, you're looking at 579 rigs active. And again, that's the top of the range for the last year and a half, or year and a half plus, actually. So we continue to see production coming back online. So as we, I think, see the storyline unfold, that's the main reason why we're seeing a little bit of downside pressure here, not only in oil, but also we're seeing downside pressure in RBOB and natural gas today as well.